Everything seems to be at the prep. Let's see how this goes. Let's hope that's not popping up. He's working. Okay. Friend Connor is working. For some reason he thought 5 p.m. ET was for our time, but we're PM PT. So he's not going to be joining me. It's going to be in 5 minutes, so let's see how it does and the does. Let's hope my stream works. And let's just hope everything goes a-okay, because I don't know if it is, and I don't know how well it will go. It has been so very long since I've actually shown up on the internet. Last time I did anything was back in November with the Hades stream, and that went as well as you thought it would. With my stupid data drive disappearing about like 2 hours in or so. And, that's always enjoyable. Since then, I've most likely called off recording or streaming for the time being, up until the point where I get a proper computer before I can actually get recording and streaming done. Because right now, I really don't have a good setup for streaming or recording. That's what the general basis is. So yeah, it's more or less going to be one way or another. What are people tagging for this? Is it just chatting? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe probably up edit that so it could be. I'll put this in just chatting. Just so people can probably get a better look for it. I don't know. So I haven't done anything since November. I haven't recorded. Well, I have recorded something, but I'm not going to be using that footage for a good few years, probably, because that's more or less what's going to be the case with that one. I do have ideas for what my next Let's Play is, and I do have an idea, or I do have like a plan set for the year. I just need to get my new computer so I can actually get to recording. What else have I been doing? I've been playing a lot of Legends of Runeterra lately. Trying to get out of the early ranked. I'm in Silver 1 in League of Legends, so I'm close to Gold. So that means I can stop playing ranked soon enough. What else? Yeah, that's about it, really. So what is in store for today's Direct? Who knows, really? We're probably going to start right off the bat with a Smash Brothers new character for 50 minutes. There's going to be a lot of things if it's going to be for almost an hour. Because we're obviously going to get news about Smash, probably about new Pokemon Snap. What else is there? There hasn't really been a whole lot. Maybe, just maybe, very, very slight maybe, we'll get some news about Metroid Prime 4. Or maybe Breath of the Wild 2. Who knows at this rate? So yeah. That's what's going on with this. Hopefully once it starts, the volume is a-okay, because I really don't want to edit anything in the middle of the thing. So hopefully it goes good. When was the last Direct? I think it was something around... I think I saw somebody say something about it being over almost, I think it's 530 days since the last Direct. And the last Direct was back in, I want to say... It was either September or November of 2019. So it's been roughly about nearly a year and a half with the last Direct being around. So maybe we'll get something, maybe not. Who knows? Well, we're always going to get something. What am I saying? It depends if we're going to be getting a lot. We probably are going to be getting a lot, and I don't really care if some lesser things in the direct. I don't really care all that much. As for whether or not this will be DMC 8, I really don't care, honestly. What's the worst that can happen? I'm not making any money off of this thing. Here we go. RPM, that's probably just for the general basis. Use dates and other information. Yeah, okay. Understandable. Let me just turn it down a bit. And just for a... Whoa. Yeah, that works. Why not? Okay. Whoa. Oh.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
I don't know anything about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've only just beaten Xenoblade 1 and Future Connected, so I don't really know anything about Xenoblade 2. As for whether or not this is a Smash Brothers thing, then who knows?
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace.
Also, I didn't know Rex was Scottish.
Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Yes! Oh my god, he's actually in!
Rex, I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Blazes in the battle. Awesome!
I thought I was confused.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis! Smash Flare!
You powered on your smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominent Revolt! Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers! Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey, were these guys planning on leaving? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning Buster! Photonic!
Holy shit.
Ray of Punishment! Chromodust! Foresight!
Wait, so is Mithra...
You can even use that!
Holy shit.
Right here!
Oh, they can swap! They're two characters in one! Holy shit.
Serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. Monday by once a while. Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
You're all mine!
I'll lend you a hand!
Sacred Arrow!
Unburn!
Burning
Sword! Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Oh my god. awesome. I haven't played Xenoblade 2 yet, but it's still amazing. Holy crap.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
That's saying one thing.
Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
It's going to turn up a tad bit.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay
Ooh, that's
tuned
next month.
just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right, off to a fantastic start. Oh, Fall Guys. All right. I'm surprised this game hasn't come to Switch yet. I mean, it's more or less an obvious, really. Really can't tell if it's all that loud on the stream. Just gonna do something really quick. Okay, I don't know if that did anything.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
In summer, why is it taking so long for that to come over?
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
No pressure.
Venture into the vast
Oh,
reaches
Outer
of space
Wilds.
to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Wait, no, I've heard of this.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
This is a port, isn't it? Because I remember hearing about something like this.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna do
mysteries
something.
hidden in the universe.
I'm gonna lower this.
What
Just a
messages will you
bit.
discover? How can
All
you
right.
prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop?
Yeah, no, this is Outer Wilds. This
When the
is
critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Outer Wilds has been a thing before. I know about
Your
that
sleuthing skills to the test in two classic murder mystery games.
because I definitely remember hearing about it.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America.
Yeah, it's been around since
for the first
2019, so that makes sense.
time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
Of course, because what else would you deal with?
But that's not the only case to crack.
Okay, from what I'm getting from this, it's a text-based adventure game that was on the Famicom, but now it's being remastered on the Switch, which looks really interesting.
Students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
I'm surprised this hasn't been done more often or not. Because if I recall correctly, there's quite a lot of old text-based adventure
Uncover the
games
deadly
on
truth
the
of Famicom Detective Club,
like
The Missing
old
Heir,
old
and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming
systems,
to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
which you know,
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
cool, which you know are like old games meant for the that were limited,
Battles begins.
that were limited for the consoles that they were made for. But having them remastered is probably a good idea. It's more or less like the Ace Attorney games, similarly enough, if anything. What is this, Dynasty Warriors? looking like it. Or is it Samurai Warriors 5? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's... Oh,
The
okay.
latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
Okay, it looks Dynasty Warriors.
Designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in
Wait, no, of course, 'cause
1
it's
versus
Warriors, right,
1,000
doy.
battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so it's
summer
a Dynasty Warriors style game. Obviously, it's made by Koei Tecmo. Awesome, cool. That looks neat.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
It's like an interesting.
After
Ooh,
20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
neat.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Interesting.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters.
The art looks really nice.
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
What the fuck is that?
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
That's always a good
Other
feature.
features have been added, including the
Just
ability
turn
to
off encounters?
enemy
What?
encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Well, then how do you level up then?
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Like, I get if you're going through a lower level area, but like, what if you just... No. Okay. Ooh, what do we got here? Monster Hunter? Yep. What? Oh, don't bring it. Oh, no. It's a big spider. Oh, it's gross. Oh, God. Big rock dragon. I've actually been getting back into Monster Hunter World lately, so I might get into Monster Hunter Rise. Ooh, this guy looks neat. Oh, that's cool.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo.
Rampage? That's just what it's called?
Some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet.
What the fuck is that thing?
We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everybody!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Oh, that. Oh my god, you can control monsters? Holy shit.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
That's cool. Do we have a release date
You
for
know,
it, or?
We should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity.
March 26th. Ooh. And the exclusive Switch, but looks very, very nice. Ooh, and a Pro Controller.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
I mean, not really much giving us. Ooh, golf! Mario Golf!
Way is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series. coming to
Yes!
Nintendo Switch.
Yes!
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Oh my god, I'm actually super fucking happy for this. Holy shit.
Golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush
And they've got
natural
golf
scenery.
outfits.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Oh my god.
These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls.
Yeah, I'm
by
never gonna do
holding
that.
a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements.
Oh, can we run around in the course?
Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone
Oh
at the same
my
time.
god.
Then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition.
Okay, this is awesome.
Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in
Mario's
versus
outfit.
play. Put your golfing skills to the test.
Oh my god.
Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
I'm probably gonna pre-order this. I fucking loved Mario Golf on the N64.
The latest
I am
game,
probably
Mario Golf
very likely
series,
gonna get this
adds
one.
New gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
No, I very much will.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Alright, we're gonna get a little montage here.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh.
Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese.
Oh, the
Con artist Fiona.
the Telltale
set out
game.
to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative.
Is Telltale Games still
Embark on a
around?
wild ride when Tales
I'm
from the
very
Borderlands
confused
comes
as to
Nintendo
what's going on
Switch
with Telltale.
March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade
Ooh.
classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness.
Because, like, last time I checked, Telltale was shut down, but, like, their games are still coming out, so I'm very confused as to what the issue with Telltale is at this moment.
Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
This is cool. What?
Brains. As a zombie, you just
What?
can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission.
This
city
looks...
ain't no match for a
eh.
Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
This looks extremely unpolished, but I'm just gonna ignore that one.
It's Travis
Ooh.
Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens?
More news on No More Heroes 3.
Aliens have invaded Earth.
Hopefully.
Hold up. Is this even the right game?
Yes.
Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves.
You play like a horror minigame? What is...
With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each
I've never played No More Heroes, but I don't remember it being this bizarre. Even more bizarre than before.
Aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense.
No, but there's the obvious
or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
What the hell is this?
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
I'm gonna shoot the demons. Oh, it's a thirst. What is this? It's like a card game, but it's a first-person shooter. Interesting concept, and it looks... Oh.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on
That's Steve Bloom. I recognize that voice.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
I don't know how it will play out, but this game looks like it would be probably better in third person than first person. I don't know. It looks neat.
Uncover Heaven's
Winter.
Mysteries in Neon
Jesus.
White, coming to Nintendo Switch, Winter 2021.
Why even bother showing it now?
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, a.k.a. Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision.
I don't want to be that guy, but this looks like a mobile game.
Not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
I know it's based off of the show, but...
Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be wearing outfits that look like you're at...
DC Supergirl
So
Girls
dumb.
Team Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
Okay, whatever.
Ready the juice
What the
cannons
fuck?
and prepare for battle.
Mushroom Man. Oh, Plants vs. Zombies? What? Is it a new one, or are they just porting the Garden Warfare games, obviously? Battle for Neighborville, Complete Edition. Oh yeah, it's just Battle for Neighborville. Jesus, that's a tonal shift. You know, the fact that Plants vs. Zombies went from this really unique and interesting strategy, like almost puzzle type tower defense game, and to have none of the actual proper sequels like Plants vs. Zombies 2 released on any other system other than phones or mobile, it's really strange that it went from that to practically what this is. Probably going to get claimed for this music, but I really don't care, honestly. I mean, it's just some kind of shooter game, which, I mean, it's EA. What do you expect? I think it's a complete edition. You don't have to pay for anything, or maybe you
Join
will.
your adventure. Hint, anyone can.
Is this a me? What?
Band together in a
Metopia.
quest to face evil and save faces. Metopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Dark Lord Stan. That is the least intimidating person. Get over the way.
So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds.
Okay, real talk. I'm surprised there hasn't been a me-focused game for the Switch yet. I mean, we've had Mii's participate in like games like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers, but we haven't actually had like a fully centered game around the Mii's.
Have a horse as an ally?
That was more or less happened in the 3DS era.
Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
There were a ton of Mii things, like Mii Plaza. I'm surprised this haven't.
Metopia, coming to Nintendo Switch, May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Like a lot of the 3DS games could probably work for me. The Mii games could work on
Super Mario themed items
the Switch. Probably a lot of them, maybe.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also
That's
place
neat.
2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
It's neat.
Free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
I mean, I don't play nor really care for Animal Crossing, but that's neat. Having more cross-game cosmetics.
How was that? These collaboration items.
How far are we into this?
As part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week
We're barely.
global launch for the
We're
Super
like
Mario
almost
3D World Plus
pretty much
version.
halfway through, almost, or more than
Hope you
halfway
enjoyed
through.
that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
What kind of other game? What is this tonal shift? What the hell? Hey, happy Animal Crossing. Like Mario, yeah. And then fucking those who pursue pragmatic utility. Whatever that means. What is this? HD 2D? What?
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. S. Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Oh wait, isn't this?
Wages of loyalty.
This is
Burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
This is Octopath Traveler, isn't it?
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these
Or at least the same company that made it.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Triangle strategy. Okay.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited.
It looks a lot like Octopath Traveler. I think it is the same people that made it.
Feuds among the nations over these precious resources.
Really? Salt and iron?
Ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an
I feel like there are more important things to have a war over.
The flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
over salt and iron.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Over salt. I'm sorry. It's just. I'm so confused as to why would you wage war over salt and iron? Those are like the most, unless it's not very common in that world, they're like very common in our world. We make a lot of things out of iron and we use salt for food and stuff. And other things. We put salt on the roads for snow. It can't be that. I'm sorry, it's just a very, honestly, it's a stupid concept to be fighting over salt and iron.
Is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind.
Like there are so many other reasons to have a war over. Having it be over salt and iron is probably the least interesting or unique thing you could probably think of.
Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain.
Is it unique? Yes. Is it interesting? Not really. I've been ranting so much I don't even know what's going on here. It looks to be somewhat similar to Fire Emblem, which is neat.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety.
Because if I remember correctly, Octopath Traveler had more or less of the Final Fantasy style battles. This one seems to be more, what's it called? RTS almost styled.
Affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause.
I mean, who made Octopath Traveler? Was it Squeenix?
Based on how the votes are cast.
Pretty sure it was Squeenix.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
Sorry, what was that guy's name? Gustadolf? What are these names?
Your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Yeah, working title, because
a brand new tactical RPG
Project Octopath was the working title.
2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in
It was called Project Octopath, and this is probably, yeah. Yeah, and this is the same thing that happened with Octopath.
To download on Nintendo eShop, and in the future,
Triangle strategy.
To gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
I get that's a working title, but Triangle Strategy is such a funny name.
Future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix.
It is Squeenix, knew it.
Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
What do we got?
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Is that a Stormtrooper helmet? Oh, this is a Star Wars game, isn't it? What the hell? But what kind of Star Wars game? Oh, Jesus. What? That it?
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo
Oh, it's a third. Okay.
2021.
Okay, it's a third person. Okay, third-person shooter. What is? What the?
Do I look at you or the camera?
What is?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan love battle.
Okay, that's straight up an orc from Warcraft. You didn't even try with this one.
Spear of misery, Hades soul devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Okay.
Look, it's simple.
What is this?
New weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets.
What is this game? Are these characters actually a part of the game, or are they just random characters that are not in the game. Oh shit, wait a minute. Is this Dodgeball, the video game? I'm still... That's just an orc from Warcraft. Who are you? Who are these people? Who? What?
We redesign our characters. You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
What?
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
Okay, so it's Dodgeball, the video game. Who the fuck were all those characters?
Fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
What is this, Danganronpa?
Of the
No,
Danganronpa
World's End.
and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Okay, this is...
Scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off.
Eh?
You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between
Via
solo
bike, it
and
seems.
teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins.
Big fucking... Oh my
Adventure
god.
onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Just one big fucking game. Big bike. Come on.
Wield the
Ooh.
powers of Olympus with the physical release.
Oh, physical release.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack.
Ooh.
It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Nice.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Yo, fucking Ninja Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden
Yeah.
Sigma 2,
Not the original ones, but...
and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Yo, when was the last time Ninja Gaiden got in a new game? Or like any recognition?
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny.
What makes a ninja a super ninja?
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Okay. Ooh, it's by Koei Tecmo. Alright, cool. Ninja Gaiden got some new stuff, for once.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
I've yet to play this game. I still need to get to it. I know that there's some time travel shenanigans going on with this game. Ah, yes, Eggbot. expansion pass. Ooh. Newly added weapon for Link, costume for Link, expanded roster, newly added weapon types. Oh god, there's a lot. Holy crap. So it's essentially getting the same treatment that Hyrule Warriors got throughout its lifespan across 3 different consoles.
4 heroes of light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the brave and default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
All right.
The latest installment in the legendary
Ghosts and Goblins?
Ghosts and Goblins series comes
Remaster?
to life as the brave
Or no,
new
it's a new
will
game.
unleash
Ooh.
weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local
Yeah,
co-op
challenging.
play
Let's
is
call it
also
that.
Available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters.
Help?
Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges.
Okay, that's just
Ghosts
cheating.
and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now.
What the
on Nintendo
hell?
eShop.
You can't have help in a Ghosts and Goblins game.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay
Okay.
features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches
Never heard of
April
Saga.
15th.
Looks
Apex
neat.
Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system.
Yeah.
This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more.
I played this game like
On
once.
Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
I'm fine.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Again, not much of a choice, but do show. Oh,
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share.
ah, you bastard.
We apologize.
I'm sure you do.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Wait, is that a new Legend of Zelda game? Ooh, there's a new Legend of Zelda game? What do we got? Oh. What? They did it? They fucking did it. How did they do this? They had to what? No way. How did they, how did you fucking make the motion control work in this?
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
Oh shit.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con
Yes.
controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls so it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Because that's like the only way they can actually do it.
Down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a
Oh, that's
shield.
awesome.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
I fucking love Skyward Sword. I'm probably definitely going to get this.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
You better believe I'm going to be getting those Joy-Cons.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using
Stamina
sailcloth
meter,
to send in midair,
sailcloth,
a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines,
and technically the durability of the shields.
even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I can't even remember how many times I've played through this game. I want to say 6, maybe.
Please look forward to The Legend
With
of
the
Zelda
normal mode
Skyward
and the
Sword
hero
HD.
mode. It's such a good game.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick.
And it made it so that people don't have to use motion controls so they can stop bitching about that
The
part.
last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
What do we got? Is Metroid? What is it? What do we got? What is this? Splatoon? Oh shit. Is it Splatoon 3? Oh my god, is it Splatoon 3? Post-apoc... Oh my god, did they actually fucking predict what they do with the fucking... Who is this? Who is this small lad? Why is the Eiffel Tower upside down? Are they actually making Splatoon 3? Or is it just another, like, DLC thing for Splatoon 2? Fucking giant fish is standing up there. It has to be Splatoon 3. You put up a character customization at the beginning and there's a new city. Oh my god, Splatoon 3. Holy shit. can now choose where you spawn. Some more tricks with the squids. Okay, so it's going to be next year. Well, that's not ominous in any way whatsoever.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for presenting. So that's it then. Damn, that was a lot of good stuff. Holy shit. Let's see, what did we get? We got Pyrrha/Mithra for Smash Brothers. Skyward Sword HD. New Mario Golf, which is the thing I'm probably most excited for, to be perfectly honest. And fucking Splatoon 3. That's an insane amount of stuff that we got. No, we didn't get any news for Breath of the Wild 2, unfortunately, and no news on Metroid Prime 4 still. But we are going to be getting some more news about Breath of the Wild 2 later in the year. But that was a lot of good stuff, honestly. I didn't care for a lot of majority of the stuff, but even still, that's a lot of good stuff that was given as information, like, so much. I wasn't... Splatoon 3 was, like, the last thing I expected. The very last thing I expected was another Splatoon game. I thought they would just keep adding on to the Splatoon 2, but I guess they're just going to make another one. And I was expecting... It's funny, I just beat Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and then they added another Xenoblade character into Smash Brothers. I'm glad that Xenoblade's getting more recognition in Smash Brothers, which is very nice. That means we're going to get new Xenoblade music as well. Maybe we'll get some Xenoblade X music in there. Hopefully, maybe. Because I really want to battle 2 Uncontrollable. And also Black Tar, but we're not going to talk about that one. But yeah, this was a really good Direct. It had some stuff in between and there that were just meh. You know, that weird zombie game that DC Superhero Girls one was meh. But in between, and that, what the fuck was it? I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm interested in that dodgeball game. It was such a weird presentation because you got guy from like Blitz from Rainbow Six Siege, very obvious orc from World of Warcraft. Like there was no joke about that. Pixel character, weird Galactic Commando, and football guy. Like, what was the point of all that presentation stuff that they do for that game? And it's so weird. God, that is probably the most bizarre thing you can ever do with that type of game. But yeah, this was a really good Direct. Really good. I mean, again, it didn't have a lot of stuff that were wanted, more or less. And the thing is, that's fine. The important thing is we got new information about games. That's what these Directs always offer. And if people are disappointed with the fact that we got new information with games that we didn't want or something like that, well then what the hell are they here for? Let's be real here. You come to a Direct expecting things that you don't want to expect, you're just going to end up being disappointed and stuff. But if you go in like me with expecting, we're probably going to get a few good things, you'll probably be more or less surprised. Or intrigued, more or less. But yeah, this was a good Direct. I'm probably not going to be doing... Surprisingly, my encoder didn't fuck up at all during streaming. So that might be a good sign for things to come. Until my new computer gets here, I'm probably going to hold off on recording stuff. However, with this, I might be doing some streaming. I'm probably going to stream some low spec games. Games that don't require 80% of my CPU to run. So I'm probably going to play like, I don't know, some like very... Yeah, I know, we don't have to talk about that. So yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming some games, hopefully. Games that are probably don't require a lot of work. And of course, my dog's barking. Give me a second. So yeah, that's all pretty much I've got going on for today. I'm gonna be gone for probably a few more days because I got work. After today, I got 3 days of work all day, so I'm not gonna be doing really anything then. Maybe I'll stream something Sunday to Wednesday because that's when I got Sunday to Tuesday because that's when I got days off for next week. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I may stream at some other point, might not. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube afterwards. So yeah, thank you all for staying around watching. And I will see you guys next time for whatever that may be. See you around.